Allan Hancock College opened the state-of-the-art public safety training complex in Lompoc, California in January 2014. The $38 million facility is a result of Bond Measure I, passed by community voters in 2006. It provides a total of $180 million for college-wide facility and technology improvements. The complex is the premier public safety training facility in the West. It is home to law enforcement, fire, emergency medical services, and environmental health and safety training.
This is unique because, first of all, we have all of public safety together, and we're on nearly 70 acres. Anyone else that has them together are on maybe 10 acres, and they don't have a high-speed driving track and a scenario village and a 100-yard shooting range.
This complex has those amenities and plenty more. College representatives visited training centers across the country in order to design the very best. That research led to innovative features like this trench rescue area with varying widths and surfaces, a sloped pit, and a complex tunnel system with pipes at 36, 24, and 18 inches in diameter. Every feature can be flooded to raise the level of training even further. One of the most talked about features of the complex is this imposing, technically advanced 6-story burn tower. It features movable walls as well as smoke, fire, and sound props. So rather than just hearing about the fire, students feel and fight real flames themselves.
The ability for us to take our students from not knowing anything, never been inside a building that's on fire, through the different stages to where they're actually making rescues beneath the fire. They're actually suppressing the fire, they're pushing it back. There's several things that we're doing with this prop that we couldn't do anyplace else.
4 months after the center opened, Fire Academy classes 132 and 133 graduated. They were the first cadets to train at the new facility. And according to Densmore, that level of training was unprecedented.
It's huge for the students, it's huge for the cadre. Everybody's level of not only expectation goes up, but our level of what we're able to deliver and the level of enthusiasm we're able to deliver with because of a facility like this is huge.
There are endless amenities for law enforcement as well. The complex features a 100-yard state-of-the-art pistol and rifle range with 20 shooting lanes that meet California's rigid training specifications. There is top-of-the-line equipment like this driving simulator, a firearms training simulator. There's a mat room for practical skills arrest and control training, a separate weight room, and a physical training course. There is a scenario village to simulate city blocks with storefronts, a rubble pile, and enough land to make this the only complex in the state that accommodates training for all 4 types of rescue dogs. There is ample space for the Emergency Vehicle Operations Course, or EVOC. Recruits learn proper response to an unexpected skid in a safe, controlled environment on the skid pad. They also master slow speed skills and collision avoidance. There's a 1.3-mile track capable of speeds up to 110 miles per hour. It features S-curves, on and off ramps, a railroad crossing, as well as intersections. The amenities provide hands-on learning opportunities that supplement lessons from instructors who have decades of field experience. The Law Enforcement Academy recently graduated Class 106. The law enforcement recruits, like the fire academies, were the first to complete 827 intensive hours of training at this facility.
The facility has so many different training venues that it allows us to provide a more realistic training opportunity during our scenario training and other training that we do.
The EMS Academy also received a boost from the facility. New labs and equipment allow instructors to put students in even more realistic situations.
What this new facility is allowing us to do now is to take all these ideas and visions that we had and actually now have a physical facility that can make them become reality.
Reality is possible as well for environmental health and safety students. The grounds allow instructors to create training scenarios like a hazardous material spill.
So rather than having to say, let's pretend there's a drainage corridor over here, we have one, and we can actually get the tools out and function with them and become proficient with them.
Numerous fire and law enforcement agencies have already taken advantage of the facility and held training exercises here. The college believes the complex can become the destination training location for state and federal agencies.
So the facility is something that we've needed in here since I came on in the early 70s.
At the facility, they emphasize that when disaster strikes, first responders don't rise to the occasion, they default to their level of training. At the Allan Hancock College Public Safety Training Complex, the sky truly is the limit when it comes to preparation.
The bottom line on this facility is we're going to have better trained law enforcement officers, public safety personnel in general, so that the areas within Santa Barbara County and really all of California will have better equipped public safety personnel because of this facility.